I want to welcome everyone to this just a great occasion that we have today. Long time in the making, and here we are. Great milestone. We're under the big top, the big tent, and it's, what are we all here for? Recognition of the groundbreaking for Cornelius Place, a place for everybody in our community. It's been a haul. It's been a steadfast effort for many of us for a number of years. But here we are, going to make some changes to our community that are going to last many generations. I'd be remiss not to also recognize folks and say thank you to everyone for their generous donations. Everybody's given a little somewhere, some have given us a lot, and we're going to recognize some of those here. So let's see, who do I got here? Oh, special guests. Got to make sure. U.S. Congresswoman Suzanne Bonamici. We had noticed, but I don't think I saw her. Did Elizabeth, our Congresswoman Elizabeth first make it? Did she make it? No? Okay. Oregon Representative Susan McLean. Our Metro Councilor, Catherine Harrington. I got pages and all the words here because they were afraid if they let me just, freeform this, the hour would be consumed by me. Megan Gibb, Manager Land Use and Urban Development at Metro. Are you here? Oh, there you are. Thank you. Mary Rose Navarro, Grants Coordinator, Nature and Neighborhood at Metro also. Oh, there you are. Thanks. Washington County, we have a few representatives. I saw Andy Dyke here. He's dressed his best today. He got us a nice bow tie. Show everybody your nice. Oh, see. Is Bob Terry here? I thought Bob was coming over. Or Dick? Did Dick Shiggin make it? I don't think I saw him. Okay, great. They've all been great help and great support. I want to recognize that. We also have Val Valfrey, Executive Director of Housing Authority for Washington County. Val, there you are. Hey, Val, thanks. Eva Calcano, WCCLS, there's Eva. Washington County. Okay, Jenny Proctor, Program Manager, Washington County Office. There you are. I thought I saw you around, but thanks. Well, obviously, my Council President, Dave Champ. Where are you hiding, Dave? There's Dave, hiding in the back. Thank you for all your help, Dave. I'd be remiss not to also recognize the rest of the City Councilor. Councilor Roscoe over here is making me immortal on either YouTube or some channel somewhere. He's probably streaming this live for Facebook. The rest of the council and all their support. City Manager Rob Drake. Where would we be without Rob? Chuck. I almost forgot Chuck. Chuck's right up here in the front row with us, and he dressed up for us today. Thanks, Chuck. Karen Hill will be talking more about the library. Karen, are you bouncing around? Oh, she's right up front too. How could I miss you with that bow tie? Allison Lorig from VP of Bridge Housing. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Allison. Nathan, I just met Nathan this morning. Nathan Teskey? Where's Nathan? Nathan's outside the tent over there. He's trying to get in. And I'd be remiss not to also recognize his predecessor, Karen Shawcross. She's been a partner of ours for a long time and a lot of help. She over here hiding? Okay. And I'm informed if I missed out on mentioning our awesome sheriff, Pat Garrett, that I would be tased later. Hey, Pat, thanks so much. Also, we have Emily Leach, from Senior VP of Heritage Bank. Where's Emily's right down front? Thank you. Also, I need to acknowledge our event sponsors. Scott Edwards Architects. Scott? Thanks. Thank you. Heritage Bank and Enterprise Community Investment. Well, thanks, yeah. Fred Meyer donated all the food you folks were hopefully taking advantage of back there. And where would we be? Where would the circus be without the big top? Isn't this great? Grand Rental Station said, hey, Jeff, you know all the community events. Where's an opportunity for us to get this set up? And I really want to thank him for providing this, because who knew what the weather was going to be this morning, right? This all started with a dream, right? Isn't that where most things have? You have a dream, a vision. Ours was a place for everybody in the community, and this was at least 12 years ago, some of us even longer. And we got the government group and some civic leaders together and conceived a master plan for a vibrant downtown Cornelius. Well, the first plan might have been a little big. We had some indoor soccer fields, we had all kinds of things. It was a great idea, but it was a little big for the appetite. We regrouped and we decided the most important things we needed to focus on out of all the things that were in that original plan was a much needed, much larger library space and a place in our community where everybody could get together and meet. So 10 years ago, one of the linchpins in this was we hired Karen Hill. As our new library director, we said, Karen, part of the reason you want to take this job is you could build a new library for a community. No pressure. So that was where we started off. It seemed nearly impossible, but Karen's enthusiasm carried us a long ways. In 2011, we received a $20,000 donation from a library person that wants to remain unnoticed, but a real big helper. And we did our feasibility study. From that, we started a fundraising campaign, but progress was a little slow. We tried to kick off the library with a bond in the city, and it went down by 76 votes. And that was one of those turning points. We could have just packed it all in and said we were done. And I did some surveying after that, and there were so many people that told me they went like, oh, I didn't vote. I thought it was a gimme. Everybody wants this new library. I didn't even turn in my ballot. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's a ground surge in our community. We still really want this. So we looked at how we could move it forward. And one of the ideas that came forward was not only a new library and a community space, but affordable housing for our seniors. We struggle to have that. You know, this community, we're economically challenged, but we continue to struggle for that, to have a place for them. And if we partnered in that single development, we really thought, here's a kernel of an idea, here's an opportunity. So Karen went and met with Vienna Star back in 2012. They're the Washington County nonprofit specializing in affordable housing. And the stars aligned. They were looking for an opportunity out here too, and we were looking for a partner. So we went forward with the idea of the multi-use center, the first 3-story building in the city center of Cornelius. So where do we start? The next step was the city approved a $4.8 million fundraising plan for the library. Shortly after that, Cornelius Place was awarded $2.4 million in Oregon State Lottery bonds. That was the cornerstone. That was the we're getting going. Our library fundraising had brought in many donations from foundations, individuals, groups, and local businesses. And I'm here to announce another substantial donation. Ford Family Foundation just awarded $250,000 to our project this last week. We were moving along. We had the partnership with Vienna Star, all of our friends in the state, the county, but we needed another partner. And last year, Bridge Housing came on board with their extensive experience in affordable housing financing and getting this project really over the finish line. So we're here today breaking ground on the Cornelius Place, which will have a new 14,000 square foot library, about which Karen will tell you more later in the program, a YMCA community center on the corner, an area for community meetings, and highly of importance, 45 units affordable apartments for adults over the age of 55. So I have to stop and reflect on that for a minute. When I started this project, I was looking at this place as maybe someplace my mom could be, or someplace like that. And now as I get to this point in the project, I look at it and go, 7 years, maybe I could be living here. So once general contractor Wash Construction starts building, we expect to be finished in 13 months. And I hope this is your first, if you've not already heard, your invite to a grand opening here in about 13 months. Is everybody gonna be here? I also forgot a couple of people. I got to jump into this quick before we bring up Congresswoman Bonamici. Olivia Alcara from Hillsborough. I think she's here, one of the city councilors. Oh, there she is back there. Thanks. And I was also going to have Mayor Calloway here from the neighbors next door in Hillsborough, but he's been a volunteer for the air show for a long time, and we're hoping to get our stuff done before our air show jet goes over the top here and blows us out. But he said, he wanted to say that he was really happy with this, and he's really looking forward to working with us and continuing our partnerships. And he said there's probably enough hot air under this tent already. He'll keep some of his hot air at the air show tent. So thank you, guys. Without further ado, Congressman Suzanne Bonamici, who has been instrumental in shepherding funds from our government for the affordable place housing and from the new public library through a grant. And I'm sure you're going to talk about it, the grant we got from the National Endowment for the Humanities. So Suzanne Bonamici, Congressman.